Since that first batch of beer back in 2010, I knew I wanted to do this someday. And I had no idea when or how we were gonna make it work. And Lainey and Susie were just like, look, we've been hearing about this brewery for a long time now, so like, let's either do it or like stop talking about it. And that's when we kind of really decided to pull the trigger and we're gonna do this.
We had been doing work on the base building for the previous landlord, and the broker at the time that we had a mutual relationship with really introduced Lainey and Cam to the building and ultimately to ARCO as well. So they saw that buying an adaptive reuse building, you definitely need to have a vision for the spot, and they for sure did.
The first time that I knew we were really onto something was when the doors opened and more people were here that we didn't know than we did know. And that has continued over the course of the last 4 years in terms of this taproom really becoming a central part of this community and people really enjoying meeting friends, gathering, watching a game. We have tons of great events and those have really provided a lot of growth. With the roof deck, we're physically doubling our service space so we can hopefully expand our community.
When you go up there, you see like the skyline of Chicago, and it seemed like a missed opportunity to not be able to be up there in the winter and like have snow fall as you're like in a glass enclosure. And then as time went on, I got into my head that I wanted a retractable roof. And since day one, working with ARCO has been absolutely amazing.
ARCO and the team really saw the space and saw how it could be something incredibly special and created everything they're doing is at the highest level and with the most care. And bringing Chicago into the tap room because that entire wall facing the cityscape is glass.
I think I am actually most excited for the fireplace. It is located at the end of the rooftop, and I'm just picturing winter in Chicago. Everything's closed up. You can see the snow outside, but the fire is roaring, and I think people are going to be fighting for those spots.
I think sometimes people think I'm joking when I say I have no eye for design. I really would be folding chairs and plastic tables in here if it weren't for Lainey and my wife, Susie.
We have a lot of really exciting things that we've been doing in the space now that I think we're excited to expand on further. Folks that maybe aren't typically the craft brew crowd come here and get to enjoy it and get the best of both worlds.
It's really been fun to work alongside him to build his dream, and it's become my dream too.